I can't help but be conscious as I proclaim the gospel. There was a rich man who was dressed in purple. I'm dressed in purple because it's the Lenten season. And during that time, purple, if you wear purple, you're rich. And I could say, even though I'm a priest, living here in this first world country, Canada, I could still consider myself rich compared to the many who are struggling right now, the poor people in the third world country. Okay? And it says here, there was a rich man who was dressed in purple and fine linen and who feasted sumptuously every day. And I said, I'm tempted also to do like this. I could eat steak every day, eat a bowl of ice cream every day, and drink red wine every day. Although I think our finance chair, Frank Barrett, will say something about the rising cost of our food expense here. And I think my brothers, Father Mark and Father Roger, would say something about not living a simple life. And I think it will not also be good for my health to eat steak, eat a bowl of ice cream, and drink red wine every day. Okay? So I think it's good really I really hope that when we're reading the gospel readings or the readings this Lent, see it through the lens of praying, fasting, and almsgiving. Okay? This rich man, it's not because he was rich, It's not because he was feasting that he was being punished. But because he got blinded by too much, fulfilling the desires of his flesh, that it got blinded to the needs of others, that he was not able to see, the needs of others. And as I've said, the fasting, we need to do fasting this Lent. But fasting is just a means to an end. Imagine this rich man would really fast every day and yet still get blinded and did not see the needs of this poor Lazarus. There's no sense of doing that fasting. Fasting is a means to an end. And what is that end? Love. Okay? And the reason why we're fasting is we're denying ourselves. We're detaching ourselves from the things of this world. And we can't do that on our own strength. That's why we need to pray. So that when we pray, we receive the graces that we need in order to be able to fast. So that when we pray and we fast, hopefully, we'll be able to love more, to be more generous, to be more serving. Okay? As I've said, if we are only focused on fulfilling the desires of our desires, we get blinded. Okay? By fasting, we put ourselves last. By praying, we put God first. By loving, we put others ahead of us. Okay? That's why I really hope during this Lent, we need to live simply, eat simply, dress simply, drive a car simply, and all the savings that you could get, don't just store it in your bank account. Find ways to help the poor that are around you. Do you see the Lazarus that are around you, or you don't? That's the question that you have to ask yourselves during this Lent. Do you see the Lazarus, those who are struggling out there, financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally? Are you making yourselves available? Are you being more generous with your money, with your talent, with your time? Because just like this rich man, he was accountable to the Lord when he died. And he was punished. He was punished. It's also the same with us. When we die, we will come before the Lord. And we will be accountable whether we've been generous to others or not.